Hi, I'm Blueprint and I play Organic Path of Exile, which is a playstyle of Path of Exile that doesn't rely on Path of Building, right? This might surprise you. How is it even possible to play Path of Exile without Path of Building, right? And the answer is very simple. Um, I rely on deep knowledge of the tax system, right? And the tax system is the main system of Path of Exile, which stands above all the other systems, right? So this video is intended as an introduction to the tax system, right? So let's get started. Okay, so first let's take a look at this naked character model lying on the beach. It has no items, nothing on, and let's think about what kind of tags this first subsystem of the tag system the character has put on them, right? So as you can see, this character has life, so that means that the life tag is attached to this character. Second, you can see it has a mana tag already, because it has mana, right? So the mana tag has attached to this character. If I open the character screen, you can see in the offense that it has some DPS, which I call positive tags, which are the DPS calculation tags attached to this character. In the defense section, you can see that the character has negative tags, or what I call the weaknesses of the character, which are in this example here shown is elemental resistances, which are attached to this character, right? The second subsystem of the tax system are items and gear. So let's see what happens if I equip the sword onto my character and think about what kind of tags are being added onto my character, right? Let's do that. So I just equipped the sword, and I'm holding the sword in my main hand. So the first tag that gets added by equipping the sword is one-handed tag, right? And the second tag is the sword tag, right? That has been added. Okay, so let's move on and kill the zombie. Okay, so the next subsystem of the tag system are the skill gems, and let's see what kind of tags are being added to my character when I equip double strike, right? So I just equipped double strike, and all the tags on the double strike are just now being added to my character, right? So the attack, all the gem tags, so attack, melee, strike, and physical, got added to my character, as well as the bleeding tag, right? Because there's a chance to bleeding, right? So let's move on and pick up the support gem, and let's think about what kind of tag gets added onto my character when I pick up the support gem, right? So this is chance to bleed support. If I link the chance to bleed support with my double strike, another bleed tag gets added to my character, right? If I put here instead added fire support gem instead of then this will give me the fire tag instead of chance to bleed, right? If I added cold gem, I will be adding onto my character. I will be adding onto my character the added cold gem and so on, right? So let's move on and let's kill Hilock. And why am I doing this? Why am I showing you this? Because Path of Exile has been largely misunderstood for many years, because you've been looking at Path of Exile from the DPS or the calculation point of view or perspective. And when you look, what turns out when you look at the Path of Exile from the tech point of view, it actually becomes, the game becomes so easy, right? So I'll show you. So let's move on, kill Hilock very quick, and let's equip the items. So just a second. Okay, so let's just pick up the items, and let's again think about it. If I equip iron graves, which are boots with armor, if I put them on to my character, right, what tag gets added? The armor tag, right? So now my character has armor, as you can see, 8 armor, right? If I put on this body armor, which has evasion, the evasion tag is added, which, as you can see on my character, right, evasion rating has been added to my character, right? So now let's talk about the last subsystem of the tag system, which is the skill tree, right? And why this looks very big and intimidating, and it's become a big meme for every Path of Exile player. The function of the skill tree is actually very surprisingly simple. Once you understand that the skill tree is actually based on a mirror that alters the reality, right? And a mirror does nothing else but reflects the character, right? So once you understand that this is basically, the skill tree is based on a mirror that alters the reality, the function of the skill tree is strictly to simply copy all the text that we have added onto the character into the skill tree, right? So we have the, for example, this node is a physical tag, right, which we just added from double strike, right? So I just copy here, right? Because I have a sword added, I can scale, for example, only sword, right? I can copy sword text right into it, right? And because it's a one-handed, I can then also use the one-handed text if I were dual wielding. For example, now I'm dual wielding. Now the dual wielding has been added onto my character, and I can copy that into my skill tree, right? All the dual wielding, right? So this is basically the function of the skill tree is strictly to copy all the text onto it, right? That's about it. There is no need for thinking much about it, right? And theory crafting, it's not a tool for building a build, right? So why did I say this is the skill tree's function is that of a mirror that alters the reality? Is because the second function of the skill tree, outside of copying text onto it from your character, are keystones. Keystones are basically altering the text on your character, right? If I were to pick in a resolute technique, that would basically remove text from my character, right? So this will remove the need of accuracy and crit and crit multi, right? Which are the DPS text from my character, right? So to sum up, what is the tag system? The tag system is nothing else but a system of adding and removing or altering text, right? And if I were to continue playing the game, right, beyond Act 4, what would have happened is I would add, by equipping more items and more gems, I would have created a long list of tags, very long list of tags, and this list of tags is basically the definition of your archetype, right? And this will be important for the next video I'm gonna make, because the next thing I'm going to teach is going to be the blueprint of all builds or all archetypes, right? Every archetype is based on a single blueprint, and the tag system is very key to understand it in order to move forward. For more videos about Organic Path of Exile, please follow and subscribe. Thank you for watching.